We're going to be jumping into all the crazy protests going on in Minneapolis. Viewer discretion is advised. Some of this content may be hard to watch and is for educational purposes only. So we'll be covering a few different news outlets, just in case you guys are wondering. All of it may not get into the video, but we're checking the left news outlets, the right news outlets, all the other independent ones as well. And if it doesn't get in the video, you can watch and see all of it on Twitch, Kick, or Rumble, where I do leave the VODs up.
My name's Michelle, and I'm out here protesting because I'm against fascism.
Okay. What is fascism?
Fascism is words hard. Fascism is the...
In 1943, the following directive was issued from party headquarters to all communists in the United States. It read, when certain obstructionists become too irritating, label them after suitable buildups as fascist or Nazi, and use the prestige of anti-fascist and tolerance organizations to discredit them. In the public mind, constantly associate those who oppose us with those names which already have a bad smell. The association will, after enough repetition, become fact in the public mind.
By the way, fascists love that.
That is legit what is happening. They're just yelling all these things. They don't even know what they mean. Jake Lang tried to host an anti-Islam crusade protest in Minneapolis, and it didn't go well. So I've been hearing different things. I don't know exactly if it was an anti-Islam crusade or a pro-ICE thing. Long story short, what I'm going around to is I ain't holding no anti-Islam crusade. Like, I'm not for what he's really doing. Like, is the whole Islam thing getting kind of crazy in the U.S.? Yeah. But, like, you know, practice whatever religion you want, and I don't stand for what he's doing right here. And then the other one was he was marching against Somali fraud stuff, which is, it's fraud. It's wrong. It's bad. I'm not standing for none of that shit. And even though I'm not agreeing with everything bro does, and I'm against some of the things he's talking about, shit shouldn't have happened the way it happened. I think the wrong people showed up. Like, where's the peace at that we talking about? Guys, I'm sorry. This is America. Everybody get the same type of freedom of speech. These people are becoming the dictators. January 6er, Jake Lang swarmed by counter-protesters, chased out from Crusader March in Minneapolis. Oh, this is the clip. Okay, this part's crazy. He was trying to escape, Jake, and they found him in the car, and they carjacked the people and took him out of the car. Why do you need to conceal carry? Me? If I'm in the car the second you pull me out? I actually need to clear this really quick. Let's go ahead and... If you're stripping me from a vehicle, I'm 100% going to believe you're trying to kill me. I want to know why this Jake dude's not fighting for his life. Bro, I would be biting everybody in the face. I would genuinely, if you're ripping me out of car, I will grab your face and bite you. I will be poking out eyes, and I don't know why he's not doing that. I'm not going to be hung in the street to die. America is stolen land. What do you mean? You guys are totally open to believe whatever you would like. But isn't it conquered land? Because as far as I'm aware, all wars have been to take land and seize territories. And we won that shit. Hey, let me tell you something. If you want to believe that, that's fine. I promise I'll never rip you out of a car or beat you for having that belief. That's the difference between me and a lot of these other people. Indians scalped each other for land before we got here. Love and unity. Black bystander who intervened as Jake Lang was chased into Minneapolis.
I don't have to lie, but I move off love and unity. And that's how Jesus walked. If y'all Christians, that's how Yahweh walked. If y'all Africans and y'all roots, Yahweh walked and just showing love regardless of what somebody did to you.
Showing love.
He crucified them on the cross. He
real shit.
Everybody for their sins. And they
shout out God.
So it's like we can't treat hate with hate. Love overcomes hate any day. When one start showing love, everybody show love. But
real shit.
Everybody here, it's a domino effect, just like a domino.
Yo, shout out to this guy for doing the right thing. Shout out to this guy for being a good person. Go show this guy some love. If you guys can find him on the internet, go show him some serious love. This is the type of person who creates real change in the world, who genuinely makes the world a better place.
Look at them. Look at them. Immigrant scum.
Immigrants. I mean, hey, let me tell y'all something. A lot of my employees are immigrants from other countries, bro. I have employees who immigrated legally from Mexico, South Africa, and one other place. I honestly don't know where the fuck you from, bro. My bad. You know what you talk about. And like, what is spit in the face to allow illegal immigration? I'm all for legal immigration. America should be the melting pot of the world. We want the best people here. I want the good people here who are willing to file the paperwork to chase the American dream. It's a hard dream, trust me, but it is real. I'm anti-illegal immigration. Why? Well, I was a counterintelligence agent for a while, and the amount of human trafficking and terrorists who infiltrated our country through illegal immigration is an insane number. It's a scary number. Okay, who's touching him?
Let's go, white Americans! Our country's worth standing up.
So here's where already I'm like disagreeing with him, right? Here's the thing. A lot of people are going to be like, not you guys in the chat, just you guys are helping me put some things to context. Some people are like, oh, well, you say the people out there are agitators. He's an agitator. I'm all for y'all's peaceful protest and saying whatever the fuck you want. Like, that is fine. But the second you start physically touching people and assaulting people, I then have a problem. We're not metaphorically causing harm to our feelings. We're like physically causing harm. Like, now death is an actual like possible outcome to an extent, right? And I'm not I don't like what he's saying, the whole white people and all that shit. Like, nah, you got to eat a dick on that one, bro. You. But these people can't be assaulting him. Because there's people out there saying, white men, you piece of shit. Okay, I'm not going to hit you for it. Now he's being backed in the court. Okay. At this point right here for me, bro, back against the wall, outnumbered like fucking crazy. It's scary for me because I'm going to shoot the person. I'm going to defend myself against the person physically assaulting me. And I genuinely think you're going to kill me. And the scariest thing for me is I have to make sure I take a good shot so I don't hurt any of the other good people who are just protesting against me. That's the only scary part for me. Give me my stuff. See people just steal. So now we're stealing. So y'all are, the people hurting him are thieves. You should totally, if someone's stealing from you, you should be able to punch them in the face. But I think he's doing the right thing by letting it slide because he is seriously outnumbered. He should be in fear for his life. Because if you throw a punch and then everyone wants to beat you, you're going to get beat to death. Jake really eating his words right now, too. Being protected by not white people. Honestly, I'm kicking that window open and I'm going inside the building, bro. I'm not doing this. Half of the people who originally attended these protests, they don't go anymore. This is getting out of hand. Police should be able to walk up and just arrest whoever the fuck is literally assaulting him. You should go to jail. We should have mass arrests going on, and all of the people who get arrested, maybe you don't need to go to jail. You're going to pay a fine. You need to be on probation for like 6 months. You need to go do community service, and you're not allowed to go to a protest for those 6 months. And if you end up going to a protest while on probation, then yeah, you deserve to go to jail because you're genuinely actually part of the fucking problem. Where are you, bro? I can't. I'm on probation. Fuck you, you Nazi. You piece of shit. And then they go, oh shit, I wasn't doing a good thing. Like, that's how we fix some of this shit. A lot of this makes my blood boil. It makes me want to get like super extreme, but I'm not like, oh, we should kill all of them or like they all need to die. Like, nah, bro, that's not what we need at all. If you think people need to start dying over half of this shit, like you're kind of part of the problem, regardless of whatever side of the fence you're on. There needs to be consequences to the actions, and there's not. So apparently somewhere in here, he got stabbed in the head, which is crazy. Like, the crazy part is people are like, oh, I don't see a problem. He could literally be getting shanked, and you wouldn't even know who the to blame right now. So you're legit being followed, harassed. You're being cornered. He's trying to escape through a building, and people are still following him. I'm blasting. I'm blasting all through this bitch. Woo. Are we just chasing random people now? So, okay, so now we're just beating the out of people.
We made them take it off. They not like that for real. They're not like
Okay, so did you steal that from him? Because, internet, do your thing. Let's find this lady. Let's make sure she goes to jail. They don't want no smoke with us. There's about 100 of you. There's about 100 plus of y'all, and he's by himself.
Want to radio everybody else? Is there a radio in here? Take the radio out. What else is in here?
Sorry, sweetheart. I know you're struggling with that EBT, but he don't got no cash in his plate carrier. Like, who thinks this is okay? Like, who thinks it's all right for, like, them to literally physically touch him and do all these things? This is DRM News unseen video. Okay. Let's check out the unseen video. Because there's a lot of takes. And the crazy part is cameras that are getting closer and closer are going to start popping up all over the internet. Nikko, are you blasting if this happens? If I get cornered and, like, assaulted and I'm in fear for my life, for sure I'm blasting. Bro, holy that is an overwhelming force if I've ever seen one. You're severely outnumbered. I don't care if you want to call me I am aware of the threat at hand. I am breaking that window, running through the building, and I'm sprinting to get the fuck out. Too much power to the protesters. Like, I don't get it. We love our Muslim neighbors. I'm sure there's Muslim ICE agents. Like, what are you talking about? I feel like people are getting it confused and just literally have zero idea what ICE is doing. They're getting rid of illegal immigrants. They're getting rid of non-Americans. They're getting rid of criminals entering the United States of America. They're not criminals. If they entered illegally, by definition, they are a criminal. Bop. If like 10 of these people start kicking you, you're going to die. Like I said, your helmet's not going to help you. I'm poking your eyes out. I am biting you, bro. I will literally be crushing your fingers and forearms and leg bones with my jaw pressure. Even if you are wearing clothes, my teeth will be missing, not from you hitting me, ripping my teeth out because I refuse to let go. Hey, peaceful protest here, guys. It's just a peaceful protest. No big deal. Yeah, exactly. Bro, hey, honest question, bro. If the police leave and all the protesters are out there and the fire department stands down for 2 days and we take a flamethrower and burn down half of the sky rises in the middle of the city, who's gonna help y'all? I think the first responder community needs to stand together in this shit. Be like, if y'all gonna make the police stand down, all EMS, fire, all y'all stand down. Bro, like, this is getting so out of hand. Pentagon readies 1,500 troops for Minneapolis.
Luther King Day, monitoring the tense situation in Minneapolis, where some 1,500 troops could soon be deployed.
Bro,
amid
please send in the
ongoing
troops.
unrest. This as several hotels across the Twin Cities, including some housing federal officers,
straight up
closing
autistic,
down
my boy.
due to bomb threats. Those threats coming following a weekend of escalating tensions between protesters, law enforcement,
We're not
and
retarded, guys.
Agitators who have descended
Super
on the
autism.
city to capitalize on the unrest and create social media content. One far-right influencer holding an anti-immigration rally, leading to a chaotic confrontation on the streets of downtown Minneapolis and further destabilizing the situation. But one of the most shocking moments from the weekend coming yesterday,
Bro,
when
this
protesters
shit gonna piss me
entered a
off.
church where an ICE
Someone's like, oh, they can't send in troops because they told the president it'll be civil war if they did that. Are you stupid? Like, not you, but like, are they dumb? The last thing y'all genuinely want, Minnesota, is civil war. I don't even think you guys understand what civil war is. The police can no longer protect you. You are literally 1v1ing everybody by yourself. There is no law in civil war. It's the law that I make up if I win. If there was civil war in Minnesota, the amount of veterans, let alone, that will get on planes and fly to Minnesota just to drop bodies of pieces of shit. Yeah, there's no due process in civil war. Is going to be crazy. There will be mass deaths of Americans. Why isn't there riot police? Because the Minnesota governor, whoever the out there, is telling them all to stand down and let that shit run. They're allowing it. And now they think they can take their anti-ICE protests into churches.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are your people? Why are you not at Whipple every day fighting for the humanity, standing for our people? Where are you? You drink your coffee, you got your jewelry, you have your nice clothes, but what do you do? What do you do to stand for your...
Yeah, sorry they dress up for the one day of their religion. Sorry they try and dress up for God in his house. What do you... Of course you're going to try and wear your nice clothes.
Somali and Latino communities. I'm not going to comment. You have no comment, exactly.
I guess in my comments, I'm already going to get the... Of course Nikko would say this. He's a white Christian male. Yeah. Oh, God. We have the politeness when we were in Iraq to not go into their mosques and their religion. And even when I was in Afghanistan, we're not supposed to touch any of their shit, right? When going into their houses and you're not supposed to touch the Quran or anything like that. But they're going to walk up into our churches, our own people?
Where an ICE agent allegedly serves as a...
So the pastor's basically an ICE agent. Bro, if I'm in church trying to just spend my moment of the day with God in his house, and you come in here like this, I see the devil in you, bro. I'm playing it cool and I'm playing it calm. You're not going to get me. It just shows how foul you are, and it's genuinely the place you need to be. Doing a protest in a church, a place of religion? Shout out to all the people in here just playing it cool. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, cast them demons out.
The Department of Justice is now saying it is investigating that group for potentially violating the churchgoers' rights to exercise.
Absolutely. You are stopping people from practicing religion. The people that are calling privileged who are having to go to work and you're just impeding them, nobody is more privileged than the person who doesn't have to go to work and can stand outside all day with the sign and verbally harass people. You privileged. You dumbass.
And now the Department of War saying it is readying 1,500 active duty troops to deploy to the area if President Trump
how is it not a hate crime?
The Insurrection
It is for sure a hate crime.
Something the city's mayor is speaking out against on NBC's Meet the Press just yesterday.
In Minneapolis, crime is dramatically down. We don't need more federal agents to keep people safe.
Bro, Mayor Jacob Frey is paid. Bro got that fraud money. I will stand on this. If you are an American politician, when you are addressing the public, you should only be allowed to speak English. If you speak any other language, and this is coming from a counterintelligence agent, I see nothing but insider threats and red flags. All he's doing after the time is speaking Somalian. Red flag. Treason, bro.
We are safe. Violent crime is down. Shootings
We're
are
seeing
down.
dudes get beat in the
Carjackings are
streets
down
for
in
different
virtually every
views.
category and virtually every neighborhood in the city. You know what's causing more chaos? Having these thousands of ICE agents and border control and apparently military even potentially on.
There are more protesters than there are all of those combined. What are you talking about?
News Nation has
Can
been
we
on
just
the ground
cut government
since the very
funding to
beginning
some
of
cities?
These protests. We continue to be there today. Mills Hayes live in Minneapolis. Mills, we were just here live together.
Hey. Okay. Question. I'm legit just trying to communicate here. Everybody who hates me right now, it's totally okay. I have a genuine question. Do you truly believe that the crime is down in that state? And if so, how or why do you believe that and see that? If so, where are those stats so I can see them, so I can agree with you? Where's that? Not your words, but like, where's the proof? The church thing really bugs me.
People
really bugs me.
Confused about exactly what was going on. Now, this
Nikko, you white Christian male?
happened early Sunday morning. The group going inside the church, interrupting the services,
sure,
chanting
whatever. I
things
mean,
that, like justice.
I am Christian. I'm why I'm a male. Yeah.
For good. hands up, don't shoot.
Hands
And
up,
we
don't
could hear
shoot.
some of those protesters asking people if they supported ICE. And it appears that they were targeting the church because they believed that one of the pastors was a local ICE official.
They believed? We don't even know for sure if he's an ICE agent. So I seen one of you guys said in the comments, they didn't even know if he was actually an ICE agent, just believed it because he had the same name as one. What?
Attorney General Pam Bondi says she spoke with the pastor of that church, saying that she's prepared to use the full force of federal law on attacks against law enforcement and the intimidation of Christians. The congregation's lead pastor said interruptions were shameful and asked anyone who wasn't worshiping to leave. ICE posting on X that agitators are going from hotel to hotel, church to church, hunting for federal law enforcement.
Bro, what even is this? And before y'all even try getting on my ass, oh, Nikko, you're just mad it was in because you're a Christian, because it was in a church. Bro, it could be a mosque, okay? It could be a fucking, someone give me another religion's place of worship. Synagogue, temple, a mosque, whatever. Guys, if they were doing this in any of your shit, I would still think it's wrong because the action is wrong. Do you not understand that? They're picking Christians because as far as I've seen, it's the most cordial place. Not did one Christian in that video that I saw resort to physical violence. They resorted to verbal peace, talking and being like, please leave. That's why y'all are doing it, is because all these people in these churches are peaceful. Yeah, Christianity under attack.
Do you guys feel like perhaps maybe you went
the
too
organizer
far?
of the
I know that
event?
there was one guy
Absolutely
that was
not. Listen.
Woo! All right, hot takes coming in. Organizer behind St. Paul Church protest defends demonstration. Defends it? All right, let's see. Let me know down below in the comments if you believe with this statement we are about to hear. I will let her finish before I talk.
Do you guys feel like perhaps maybe you went too far? I know that there was one guy
Absolutely not. Listen. I'm not going to go down this line of questioning with you. This is gaslighting. Who has gone too far is Donald Trump, Kristi Noem, J.D. Vance, and the people who run ICE.
She totally abused the question just to make her statement. They're not open to any kind of logic or understanding. Their way or the highway. The president, the vice president, ICE. If you don't like them people, what the fuck is you doing in the church, bitch?
She tells me that they're not worried about the Department of Justice investigating them because they investigate everyone. That's what she said. And she also says that they feel like the media focusing on this is gaslighting the American people about what's happening here.
What did you not want the focus on the church? Why else were you in there? What are we even doing? Sam Porter gets okay from leftist anti-ICE agitation. Okay, see.
The scene spans several blocks. We are here at Portland Avenue and East 35th, but it goes at least 2 or 3 blocks.
Who are you? Who do you work
thank
for?
you.
Who do
Hold
you
on.
work
I'm
for?
sorry. We're with CNN. It's okay. Thank you for your help. I'm sorry. I think people are getting upset.
Does that seem very welcoming or like peaceful? She judge, jury, and executioner. If you don't give me the answer I like, I'm going to sick everybody on you. Like, that's what that was. So basically, cheat code, just say it was CNN. Ooh, I saw clips. This is going to fucking piss y'all off, man. Don Lemon attacks church service, and this happens. Okay, so this is that same church, man.
I have to take care of my church and my family, so I asked that you actually would also leave this building. You don't want us to chronicle what happened? Unless you're here to worship. I'm always worship. I'm a Christian. We're here to...
What? For all these people who are like attacking Christians who are being peaceful, please be aware there's a solid 10 to 20 of us who are peaceful because we are Christians and we are trying to show love. There's about 25% of us who are looking forward to the crusade. We are on standby. And you're not going to like that shit. We're all sinners. And if I have to sin again, I will. And then I will ask God for mercy. If he led that shit, he need to go to
In
jail.
all kinds of ways. This is Operation Pull Up, more of a clandestine operation. We show up somewhere that is a key location. They don't expect us to come there. And then we disrupt business as usual. So that's what we're about to go do right now. We've had a lot of success with the times we have.
So you are going there to disrupt. So you are going in there to disrupt their service, which is them peacefully practicing their religion. You're invading the house of God to disrupt. Is any of this not illegal?
A number of people have left. There are some who are still sitting here.
Have you heard the injustice that's happening within your city?
What do you think of this?
I mean, this is unacceptable. It's shameful. It's shameful to interrupt a public gathering of Christians in worship.
But there were folks who will say,
I have to take care of my flock.
okay, but listen, we live there's a constitution in the First Amendment to freedom of speech and freedom to assemble and protest.
Yeah, they are peacefully peacefully assembling in the house of God. What are you doing here? Okay, wait, y'all are saying all this in the chat. I gotta look this up. I gotta look up the FACE Act, Freedom of Access to Clinical Entrances Act, federal law making it a crime to use force, threats, or physical obstruction. They formed a line in there to interfere with anyone obtaining or providing reproductive health services, or exercising religious freedoms at a place of worship. Don Lemon, you're done. Lady who hosted it, you're done. Can somebody start this act or start pressing charges? Mr. President, what are you doing? The president needs to do something, bro. I'm irritated. It was used to protect black people from the Klan. Is this black dude the Klan now, pretty much? Is that what I'm seeing?
For these cities, that's the hope of the world is Jesus Christ.
I want to be very respectful. Please don't push me, though.
Please don't. You about to get all the cops. I have a question. When people get in my personal space like this and they're refusing to leave, if I want to tie my shoe very fast and I hit them with that headbutt, is that illegal? Because they're in my space. You know, I'm not trying to headbutt them, but like on the way down to tie my shoe, the headbutt it happened and it fucked their face up.
A few moments later.
What do you think of this?
Just a harmless Christian here that wants to praise the Lord with my son, and now I got to go home. I'm sorry that you guys are so angry.
I'm just chronicling. I'm not with the group.
Oh, what do I have to say?
Can you understand why they're angry?
I don't understand any of this because I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man who loves the Lord and is a good father.
And they're not targeted.
Oh my God, this pisses me off so much. This pisses me off so fucking much.
And they're not targeted. There are no warrants signed by a judge. Let me finish. And they're American citizens, many of them. Most of the people that they detain don't have criminal convictions or criminal records.
I'm not going to get into the weeds.
What's the breakdown of the percentage of those who you have in custody who have actually committed a criminal offense versus just the civil infraction?
Okay, get away with the civil infraction shit. It's all criminal offenses now. Let's do that. Yeah, you don't say, let me finish after you interrupted the whole service.
But it's not 70%.
Yes, it is. It absolutely is.
70% of everyone
you guys keep changing your percentage. You pick and choose what numbers you think work, but that is the facts, is that 70% of the people that we have detained have charges against them or have been convicted of charges, and they need to be brought to justice. And we're going to keep doing that no matter how much you guys keep lying and don't tell the public the truth.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Shout out Devin Gibson, Mr. Editor. Make sure you give him a little shout out. Wait for it. Don't limit the texture servers. And this happened.
You lose.
I'm saying this is a part of a much larger dialogue in which one administration caused a great deal of chaos and havoc and danger for American citizens, and another is trying to correct that.
Do you believe that? Why honestly,
okay.
let me tell you,
Listen,
just on the
you're not
facts.
a journalist.
Yes, I am. I want to give you the facts.
Is he stepping up?
Did you know that undocumented people and immigrants commit far less crime than American citizens?
We're done here. We're done here.
Than natural-born Americans. You won't listen.
If you could ask,
I'm giving you the
He's
facts.
listening to everything you're saying. You just won't accept his opinion. There's plenty of people out there whose opinion is not mine. I can coexist and live with it.
And this is why we can go in and do these things. And these folks love to talk to us because they know we're telling the truth. You heard what some of the folks said in there, that this is, they shouldn't be there and, they shouldn't be uncomfortable and this is our house and whatever. That's what protesting is about, is to make people uncomfortable. You may not like it. Hold up.
So you went in there into the house of God to disrupt them and make them feel uncomfortable. Hey, that's some bullshit. There's plenty of people out there I'd love to make feel uncomfortable, but that's wrong. So I'm not. Wait, so you're telling me you can't pray in front of an abortion clinic without going to prison, but you can storm into churches and shut down services? 100%. Legit, why the fuck would you not press the same charges if they're doing the same fucking shit? It's got to be equal across the whole board. I'm learning what a fascist is right now by Googling it when you guys don't tell me what something is and you just say Google it. A fascist is a follower of the far-right authoritarian political ideology characterized by a strong central government. I'm cool with strong governments, an extreme form of nationalism that exalts the nation above the individual. This is not good. I'm all for like extreme nationalism and the forcible suppression of opposition. Y'all know me, I'm like, whatever, but like, if we just blast in the ops, like we already kind of do that in the US. So like, I'm cool with blasting the opposition. Key characteristics include the glorification of aggression. Why does this sound like the people who are calling people fascists? A cult of unity and purity and the use of propaganda to create narratives of national decline. Am I a fascist? Outside of the whole blaming, I'm cool with the other shit. I mean, y'all know me, I love aggression. Yo, just to f with everybody, should I make a hat that says fascist or whatever in like small text under it? Yo, who would buy that? Bro, people are gonna call me, I've been called a fascist. And we just saw me find out what the f that is. So you're telling me right now, chat, if I literally make one today, y'all are buying it. It says fascist in like big words, and then just because, you know, we're trolling people, in little words underneath it, it says, or whatever. And hoodies as well. All right, I will legit dead ass make these hats. And if we at least get 10 orders of the hats, I will make shirts and hoodies. On God. If you guys are curious about my clothing brand, link in the description below. Yo, so Asman covered this clip. I saw this clip yesterday. Yo, shout out Asman. He doing the Lord's work, really getting some shit out there for y'all to see. Go check him out. Long story short, anti-ICE people were protesting against ICE, and they started attacking their own because they heard and thought so. They're literally attacking themselves. That's not what they asked you? Bro, you're literally being interrogated by civilians. This is a form of terrorism, bro. That's not what I asked you. Answer my questions. Bro, is that not Nazi, like, tactics? So tell me, where are you from? What is your religion? Answer the questions now. Or I will be forced to make an executive decision. Okay, good. He was marching with y'all.
He's one of us. How do we know? How we know? I was with him earlier. Why you get ran out earlier? I don't know.
See, it's literally Nazi. If you don't act the way you're told and you don't march the march, you're a Jew. You guys know, I want to know what the Jew is of today for these Nazis. White males. If you're a white male, you're the target, bro. Yep. ICE is coming to check on him. The people he's just going against.
Back up. Back up. Yeah, save your Nazi. Put him in your Nazi van. Go get him some help.
And then they go, dude, and now I am losing my mind. So now, because he's bleeding and he needs medical help, he's probably concussed, doesn't know where he's at, because you beat the shit out of your friend, he's now a Nazi again. Because he's receiving medical aid because you wouldn't help him. Like I said, I'm a centrist. Left and right, both of y'all can get fucked, all right? Just so y'all know, on this side of the fence, your own people gonna turn on you, bro. And even if you seek help when you're down, they're gonna turn on you. They do not care about you. All I see at the end of the day for these people in these anti-ICE protests, 100% hypocrites. This is literally just a bunch of grown-ass kids with nothing to do on a Friday night once school's over. So they just wanna go and cause a bunch of mischief. But as adults do the same. I mean, like I said, I'm not actually a fascist. I kind of have a gist of what it like realistically means, and I don't like, you know, like I said, I'm a centrist. I'm not a fascist. But it's like Pride Month and all the corporations. I'll make some money off all these people protesting and all the crazy right wingers. Like, sure, I'll make money off of both of y'all, bro. I'm just trolling a troll at this point. I'm just doing it to piss all these fucking people off because I want to see what argument they have next if we're literally wearing shit that says that. Like, maybe I'll solve all the protests. Maybe people won't even show up at that point. They'll be like, well, they are admitting they're fascists. We have no power now.
What's your message to straight, white, conservative men?
Listen to minorities, listen to women, listen to people who are trying to educate you. Don't live in ignorance just because it's easy.
What is a woman?
Am I ignorant?
That sounds like
A loaded question? What is 2 + 2? Is that loaded, guys? Listen to people who are trying to educate you. What's a woman? I'm supposed to be educated by people who don't know shit?
You can kill them.
This isn't about social media clout anymore. This isn't about video. This isn't about the phone. This is about get a gun and start killing ICE agents.
What?
First of all, somebody come get Justin Bieber. Second of all, this is a direct...
Bro, I've had my TikTok account banned for my comedic with the branches skits. If that's on TikTok and it's not banned, yo, ban TikTok out of America again. Literally shut that platform down, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Why would you stop somebody from getting out of their vehicle? Am I allowed to go and do that to you? No, I'm not. Oh, please, go around, find out. ICE is not playing around anymore, guys. Thank God ICE can protect themselves. All police officers, just quit and go to ICE, bro. ICE is about to be the new police. They can actually defend themselves. Cops can't even be cops anymore. I'm glad the ICE agent's okay. A pro-ICE supporter was hunted down, viciously attacked, and left bleeding after Jake Lang's demonstration in downtown Minneapolis. The only people getting literally injured and attacked are on the right side of the fence. And this is the thing that don't make sense. The other side of the fence is like, oh, well, I'm being attacked for believing in what I believe in. No, you believe in what you believe in and nobody else cares. But the second somebody else goes against that, you literally get in their face and verbally assault them or quite physically assault them. You're the problem. How come one side is allowed to do these peaceful protests, but the other side can't? Just because of what they think. Because of what they think, you physically beat the shit out of them? At this point, nobody gets to protest. Bro, if you out in the street protesting for, like, that, is that what you want?
You can just kill ICE agents, you know that? You can just kill them. You don't have to hold your phone in their face and...
Okay, what are we talking about? You are literally inciting violence. You're literally saying the same type of shit as if when Pride Month comes around, you can literally just kill people. No, you can't. You're a piece of shit if you did that. You should go to jail and rot. You should die if you do that. You're killing people specifically because of their job.
Ask people when their birthday is and ask people what their name is and then try to find wherever they end up in Los Angeles.
Yeah, you can't do that. You'll go to jail.
Them. This isn't about social media clout anymore. This isn't about video. This isn't about the phone. This is about get a gun and start killing ICE agents. They are deputized.
You're a psychopath, and I hope you go to jail.
Kill them.
Internet, do your thing. I'm going to be the bigger person. I truly believe now that half of y'all are mentally ill. And I don't hope you die. I hope you legit just get help.